So, how much money can you make if you take in only the best augment in the game, and that's it? We are going to head into a raid, yes, on my favorite map, Damn Battlegrounds, and we're going to see how much we can come out with nothing going in except this augment. This is 5,000 to start us off, which should make it nice and easy to figure out exactly how much money we've made. We have room for a shield, 2 weapons, meds, augments, everything. Only we don't have anything to defend ourselves with just yet. So let's hop in and see how we can do. And hopefully we get a fresh raid. Let's go. I'll see you guys. Upset. Right then. Not a bad spawn for it at all. And we have got a fresh raid, which is a beautiful... I'm stuck. Which is a beautiful thing. How much are these deflated footballs worth? 1,000 each? Wait. That's actually really surprising. How much can you get them in a stack of? I might just find out. I always leave those behind. I had no idea they were worth 1,000 apiece. Toaster, also worth 1,000 apiece. Let's have a look. What? Oh, okay. Nice little blueprint to start us off. So they're worth 640 each. If we can get a few of those in a stack, it might end up being worth a little bit. But I think we're already off to an absolute flying start. We've gone up 8,640. Just like that. What are those? What are those worth? I can't do the math. Like 600 less? How is that even a blue tier item? I think that might only be blue because it's part of the scrappy stuff that you need earlier. I think that's the only reason that that is blue. Otherwise, there's no way on this earth that that's a blue item. Those are worth 2,000 each. The portable TV, what does it recycle into? Salvages into wires? Not really too interested in that. But what we'll do is we'll fill our slots up now, and then we can replace things. What I'll do is I'll put these in the ass pile. I'll put those in the ass pile so we can look at swapping those out as soon as we get something a little better. How much was that? 1,000 as well. That can go in the 1,000 pile. A lot of these blue tier items early on are sort of worth nothing. You guys hate it when I leave seeds behind, so I'll take the seeds now on the basis that I can replace them if the stack doesn't get too big. Mod components. That's good. Nice little 2,000 space coin slot. A little bit of parkour there to get us out. I think I may have missed something at the top of those stairs, but oh well. Doesn't matter too much. Odds of there being something absolutely incredible in there, probably pretty low. So let's move on to the next set of apartments. And let's get stuck in. I think after I've searched a few of these apartments, I am going to head down to Hydroponic because there's a chance for weapons there. Quite often, I find really good weapon attachments down there. So we will absolutely head over there. Maybe after this one. Okay, our first weapon. That's good. I know there was some light ammo in there, but I'm not too worried about filling my inventory with ammo. This is not a zero to hero run in the typical sense. We are purely going for monetary gain, not necessarily looking to build the best kit possible. We are purely looking to make as much money as we can with nothing but a looting augment. And we're going to see how we get on. What do we have? Some more seeds. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this isn't... Oh, shit. I feel like this isn't proving too worth the time. So let's head down to Hydroponic now and get stuck in down there because I feel like we can make more money there and potentially make our way down to research. And what on earth is there? Oh, moss. I feel like moss is decent money. So let's grab that and get a stack. Let me just check. Oh, wait, moss is worth like 500 actually. Okay, moss is trash. Okay, in terms of money, moss sucks. Noted. So you know what we're doing with that? In the trash section. Well, let's get into Hydroponic. Let's get into the main building. 2 reasons. 1, there's going to be more in there. And 2, there's a snitch over that side. So don't really want to upset them. Obviously, I don't have stims here. So we are a little slow. Let our stamina come back and we will go full sprint again right now. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. Now if there are... Yeah, pops. not great for me. Try and deal with these one at a time. Come here. Come hither to me. Okay, that's good. Now, the good thing is about these being in here, it's a sign that there hasn't been players come through just yet. So hopefully we have absolute pick of the place. Let's see, first of all, no weapon crate down there, unfortunately. No weapon crate there either. That's not great. Come here. Come on. Open up. Good boy. Right, let's get stuck in, shall we? Now, I find in here quite often, I find decent either weapons or weapon attachments pretty regularly. Coming through here, I'll come out with at least one weapon attachment that is purple or higher. There's something in here, because there's... Okay, well, nothing great, it turns out. Do these... Oh, they just scrap into metal parts. How much are springs worth? 300 each. That is worth 1,000 apiece. So that can go in 1,000 apiece pile. But the thing... Oh, someone has been through here. Someone did come through here. They just... didn't loot the... didn't loot the treasure chests. Which is an interesting decision. We do have a player out there with a Venator. Hopefully they're not looking to slay. That would be a bit of a thorn in my side. Another blueprint. That's 5,000. Always good to have when you're looking to make money. Not many items are worth more than those. Oh, wait. There's an idea. There's an idea. That's just hit me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We take the rubber parts, then we head over here. We grab the power cell. You might be able to see where I'm going with this. Okay, that doesn't have one. Does this have a power cell? No. Power cell, please, perhaps? Beautiful. Now, I can craft 2 shield recharges. So now they will go into my quick use slot, and we've started filling the quick use slots now. So more money being distributed equally throughout the inventory, rather than just in the one slot. Guess I'll take that. Start filling up the safe pockets. Oh, hey, dude. How you doing, man? Little no microphoner. Nothing new, and as far as Arc Raiders goes. Mushroom. They're worth 1,000 apiece. Sure, that'll go into... Yep, into my safe pocket. So the idea is, essentially, we just fill our slots, and then we work on gradually upgrading things piece by piece as more valuable stuff comes and goes. Now, in here, what I'm looking for, ideally... is a security locker, but there isn't one. There's 3 potential spawns in here. One there, and one down there. I don't think there's a 4th. Those are the ones I know of, though. Explosive compound. Okay, now we can start swapping stuff out. Better money. Looks like the heavy gun parts actually aren't worth that much. I found that quite surprising, actually. I thought those would be worth a bob or two. Okay, here we go. Come. What? Oh, a renegade. Okay. Okay, well that's... Now, is the Stitcher worth more than, say... It is not. The football is worth more. The... Extended Shotgun Mag 2 is worth more? Everything is worth more than a Stitcher. Why is everyone sleeping on the Stitcher? The Stitcher is nice with it. Still one of my favorite guns in the game. Okay, here we go. Now we have a med bag. We can look at filling our quick use slots even more. Oh, I could have been putting fabric in there, couldn't I? I didn't think about that. Right, well, let's start, because we can stack fabric. We can stack some fabric in the quick use slot. Now, I don't know how much we can fit in to a quick use slot on fabric. I don't know if it limits the stack more because it's in quick use. Hopefully not. If it doesn't, we should, in theory, be able to get quite a bit of money's worth of fabric in there, because I'm sure the stacks of those really base crafting items end up being worth quite a lot when you get a large stack of them. So let's see what we can do with that. I'm either onto an absolute genius move, or it's just going to be completely worthless. I think it's a good call, though. Don't be like that. Really don't need that right now. Wait, I hear that ticking. Okay, that's lost interest. That's good. There it is, buried in the rocks. Let's see what we can get. Quite often these will have some meds, things like that. Oh, oh my God, I don't have that yet. Wait, that's huge. Oh my goodness. That's massive. That's massive. That can go there. And then the mushroom. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a random treat. What a treat. I can craft anvils now. Okay. I was not expecting that. I will never not loot raid. Wait, isn't that actually where I may have been a dumbass this whole wipe? I've just realized. Come to think of it, the raider caches are where I found the anvil blueprint last time. And I'm pretty sure I'm aware of the fact that that is where you find the anvil blueprint, but I haven't had it because I haven't really been searching those all that much. Potential blueprint. I've got them on the brain. Potential thumbnail. Thoughts? Does that look gonna do better? What do you guys think? This for a thumbnail with the rocket landed? Let's try that. We'll see. I'll give myself some options. Right, let's head down here because there can be security breaches. I really do miss when there used to be 2 guaranteed. Oh, that's already open. I think that's already open. I think someone's already been in. Yeah, I think so. Damn. Well, let's see if there's anything they left behind. There might be stuff they don't need or want that we might take interest in, like 2 herbal bandages. Let's see what they've left behind. Mod components. Okay, that's good. That's not awful. Wait, is that an osprey on the floor? A venator? Why have they left a venator behind? That's good. We like that. Okay, that's a good increase. Yeah, there is an osprey here. Right, the seeds are not proving valuable so far. Let's take the osprey. Wow, this has ended up being great. We're making good money here. Just have to hope we don't stumble across anyone who's a bit of a PvP player. Hello there, raiders. How are we doing, fella? Are you having a good one? Try and make friends here, but is anyone upstairs in research? Because if so, I'm coming up, but I mean you no harm. Oh, sorry. Yes. I have no idea. No idea what that person just tried to say to me. Not a clue. Right, swap out the portable TV, because if someone's leaving wine bottles behind, someone's already been through here, which is unfortunate. I was hoping. I mean, it is. We are 15 minutes into the raid. Honestly, I don't know why I thought there might be a chance that this hadn't been looted, but wow. What is somebody doing? Someone is making poor financial decisions. However, I am reaping the benefits of it. So, you know what? More power to you, fellas. Someone is leaving ospreys behind. Someone is leaving venators behind. And it's me who gets to come through and scoop up all the goodies they don't want. I'm just baffled about what they are taking instead of these things that they're leaving behind. Very strange choices from this person. Wouldn't mind an opportunity to try. Like, why? That's good money as well. We're up to 92 now. Can fit those in a stack. That's not bad. That's fully empty. Okay, they're really okay. Now that this is the thing. This is where they filled their pockets. I don't have anywhere for the stems. However, the fabric plan also isn't working out. So let's take the stem over the 5 fabric. Let's have a look in this one. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Now I'm actually finding some seeds, but probably still wouldn't have been enough for it to justify me having that stack over what I replaced it with. This room, by the way, I feel like is really underutilized. There could be a lot more loot in here, but it's kind of a nothing burger in here, really, isn't it? Right then. Don't sleep on these drawers either. Okay, well, somebody has. Again, excellent news for me that they've done that. If it proves fruitful, it might not. Nope, nothing there. I would think, guys, what do you think to me doing this on all of the maps? 1 video per map. Maybe we set like a score. Maybe we keep track of the results and we rate the maps. Obviously, the thing with that is there is a bit of luck involved. Depends what the rolls are that you get in the draws. You can have a fresh raid, hit all the best spots, but if all the best spots give you jack, then a map might end up getting a worse rating than it deserves. However, the game's the game. The game is the game. And at the end of the day, that RNG does play into it. So what do we think? Let me see what the extracts are. Let's see. Okay, testing annex is the last one. So I'm thinking now we go down to testing annex and see what we can get down there. I haven't been able to find a shield yet. So the shield slot at this point remains empty. 25 fabric in there. That is worth more than the two bandages, or however many bandages it was. More fabric. Okay, the fabric plan is back on. And if we go down to testing annex and we search the containers down there, which are medical based, or a lot of them are, there's a very good chance we actually end up with a large stack of fabric, especially if I pull some of that. Okay, let's try and make our way down to testing annex. I do have to make it through the wasp swarm, which dwells in these hills. Luckily, it looks as though they may be facing the other way. So let's head down to testing annex and hit that. Now, let me know in the comments, guys, which map would you like me to try this on next? Nothing, a loot-in Mark III to see how much money we can make in one run. So let me know in the comments which map you want to see next. And that is the one I will do next. Or if you think maybe Damn Battlegrounds hasn't been done justice, or the pulls haven't been as good as they could, then let me know. Also, request like map modifiers if you would like. You guys can say, Smith, look, do Damn again. But don't just do Damn. Do Damn in a night raid. Or do Damn in an electromagnetic storm. Just let me know what you guys would like to see. And that is what we will do. Nothing, if not a slave to the comment section. Right then. Up we go. Really like to find at least one security locker to have my way with. Okay, testing annex has been searched, but maybe we can at least do that. Come on then. You pussy! Okay, so we searched that one. I feel like I didn't search both. No, I didn't. Okay, maybe there's something they will have left behind that we want. Is it going to end up being more fruitful to start another fabric pile? I think it might. I think it might. We'll see how much fabric we get. I know where that stim is. So, if worst comes to worst, I can always come back and swap that back out. But I think the fabric, stacks of 50, might end up being a good way to go. I think there's good money in that for us.
An arc orbiter is en route.
Let's see.
Safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there.
Yeah, see, there's more stims. I feel like that shotgun mag, extended mag 2, could be a little weakness of ours. However, a trinket. Okay, that's the same. How is that the same? That extended mag is just holding on for dear life. Okay, there we go. Let's swap out the coffee pot. I always want to call it a kettle, but it is a coffee pot. What else? What else have you left behind, mysterious stranger? More fabric. Beautiful. Almost got a second pile of fabric. I'm not sure how much it is per pile, but it's definitely not bad. I know that. Another pillow. There we go. We're up to a second full stack of fabric. We're now on 101,000, meaning in total so far, we've made 96,000 with nothing but a loot-in Mark III augment. Not a single other item on our person. There's still more fabric. Right, how much are these? See, I mean, it's only 3,000 per stack. It's not even that. 2,500 per stack. So it's really not. It's nothing revolutionary. We're not reinventing the Arc Raiders market here. Okay, that's worth more than the football. Football is worth less than that. What about that? Oh. What just happened? Someone just got knocked by a hornet. I think they did, but they made it out. I was thinking for a second there, we may have an opportunity for a bunch of loot off a player that just got themselves killed, but that hasn't worked out. Not killing anyone, but should I stumble across a body, you know, that's a different story, isn't it? Right, so that's worth more than that. By the way, when I'm doing this, all I'm looking at is the value changing up here, since there's no easy way to figure this out directly through Arc Raiders. In some extraction shooters, each item will just have the monetary value like right there on display. Whereas Arc Raiders is more knowledge-based, I suppose. Someone's getting shot at a lot. Let's try and help this person out. Stay still for me. Beautiful. That'll do it. That'll do it. I got you, man. You're all good. You're all good. That's all of them dead. Right. A life quickly saved. The guy looked like he was in quite the predicament, but I think we've got him out of that. Now let's head down and get out of here. He has called the lift, so we'll go join him and hopefully make it out of here. Oh, I wonder, I might have just had a last second brainwave. Now that's not worth more on its own. However, we did just kill some Arc. So maybe, just maybe, we might end up making a bit of value here last second. Let's see what we can do with a few Wasp drivers. Yep, that's up to 105,000 now. That's ended up being worth more. Okay, right, let's get out. Let's get out. I'm coming, dude. Hope you had a good raid, my man. And there we go. 105,000. We've just made exactly 100,000 credits with nothing but the loot in Mark III. Let me know what map you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.